So, why do you think it's important to give back to your community?
I think community is kind of a second family, and I think that it's important to have that in the place that you live. So,
And do you give back in any way?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I try to recycle and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So we have an organization called Meridian Film, and been in existence for like 30 years now. And the mission is to provide support for women photographers and women filmmakers. And let's see, so yeah, I think
All right.
we do that.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Never volunteer for anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
We're doing a movie for the United Way of Northern Michigan, and we were wondering if you think it's important to give back to the community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think it's a case of giving back to the community. We are the community. The community is us. People don't live separate from their community. So when people talk about giving back, it's like, it's where you are, it's where you live, it's what you do.
And how do you give back to the community?
Personally?
Yes.
Well, personally, I think one of the things one should always be aware of is that what you do, the decisions you make, the economic decisions you make, affect things greatly. So I try to use local merchants, local businesses, because they're people who keep the money within the community. I think a lot of times people don't understand that. When you buy things at Walmart, you buy things at huge chains, that money's going away. That money's going essentially to the shareholders of those companies. They don't live here, they don't spend their money here, that money's gone. If you use the local coffee shop, the local bakery, the local markets, that money stays there, that money stays in your community, that fixes potholes, that pays for the schools. It's really important to do that. We could all make an enormous difference to our communities if we just did that. It doesn't take charity, it just takes sensible economic decisions.
Like that. How rich am I?
We wondered if you think it's important to give back to your community as close as you can.
Yes.
Why?
Well, the Bible says there's more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. So once I found that out, I got real greedy. I wanted to give a lot then, because there is a lot of happiness in it. When you find you can give in some way or another, regardless of how small it might be or how large, it always comes back double, triple. And I don't mean being really greedy, but it's fun to see a little child's face light up. Never seen a hot dog before, and be able to see them enjoy that. It's a form of giving. Service is a form of giving. Product is a form of giving. I don't want to sell my outfit here, but I just believe in it. What else would you like to ask me?
How do you give back to your community?
How do I give back to my community?
Yeah.
I employ wonderful people like Grant.
Cool.
Hi,
Grant.
He's my sanitation man, and take a picture of Grant.
Grant.
Okay.
Grant.
Hi.
Hi, Grant.
Grant's our sanitation man. He takes care of all the garbage, makes sure nobody has anything in their lap that doesn't belong there.
Cool. That's
And
great.
he's a fine help to me. I really enjoy his company.
Looks like a good help.
Cool. Well, thank you very
thank
much.
you very
Well, you're
Thank
quite
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great day in your
Yeah.
journey.
Thank you. So, Fimo, why do you think it's important to give back to your community?
Well, I think it's really important that our earth stays clean because I like to live in healthy water, and it's really important that the Great Lakes stay clean.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I just want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. And,
Okay. So, how do you give back to your community?
Well, I try to keep my my tank clean, and I recycle if I can, and I eat food,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. Well, thanks, Fimo.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
The United Way, and we were wondering, why do you think it's important to give back to your community?
Because the community gives back to us in a lot of different ways.
I'm wondering if you think it's important to give back to the community.
Of course it is.
Why?
Why? Because if you don't put back into your community, you don't get anything. Because by putting it back, it comes back around to you.
We're doing a movie for United Way of Northern Michigan, and we were wondering if you guys think it's important to give back to your community.
Absolutely. Just like the film festival, it's fantastic. It is giving back to our community. It brings in so much business.
Yeah.
Do you do anything to give back?
I volunteer at a couple different places, like the Children's Museum, Great Lakes Children's Museum. Should do more.
Right, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Erica.
Yeah. What do you do?
I work as hard as I can every day. I can in as many restaurants as I can to give people their food and wine.
Sounds good. Feed people.
Thanks. Have a good time.
You too.
Do you think it's important to give back to your community?
Absolutely.
Why do you think so?
Because that's what makes the quality of life and brings in a nice civilization. The more you give, the more civilized we become.
You're obviously a film festival volunteer.
I've been a volunteer since the very beginning.
That's great. What else do you do?
I cook. I'm a chef and I'm a mother. And I'm a wonderful wife, I hope. And a community server. I do a lot of different charities.
Okay. Very cool.
And is there anything else?
What are some that you're involved in besides film?
March
fest?
Dimes, Pathfinder School, TCAPS, Simatac, Heart Association, Women's Research, Third Level Crisis.
Yeah, you're on.
Wow.
Signed
I
up.
like Child and Family Services. I like them all. They're all wonderful, wonderful opportunities to give back to the community.
That's great. Thank you so
We
much.
love this town.
I was interested in
Yeah.
Sure.
what you guys were saying.
Well, we're doing a film for United Way of Northern Michigan, and we are asking people how they give back to the community and why they think it's important.
Well, first of all, United Way is really the way to go because you provide help for so many different organizations. So it's not like you only have a choice of one or two. It's a lot. It's a broad spectrum. I do volunteer work at the VA hospital in Chicago. I'm a Vietnam veteran, so I help Iraq and Afghanistan veterans who are coming back to the country and having lots of problems with post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's my way of healing. It helps me heal the pain from Vietnam.
Right.
And I think all of us are going to have to do more and more of that, especially with trying to help eliminate global warming and problems like that. So we're gonna really be increasingly helping each other. We really have to do that. So what you're doing is really important. And thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Okay, thanks.
Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
I didn't know what I needed. I only know I needed something. A little help with life's puzzles. A chance to be myself in the light. And when I need it the most, a listening ear or a guiding hand. A word or two in the right direction.